Welcome, everybody, to the Single on Stiletto Show. I'm Suzanne Oshima, and I'm a dating and relationship coach and founder of Dream Bachelor and Bachelorette, and also of Single on Stilettos. Today, we have on our show Tinsley Bradford, and she's the author of The Settle Free Dating Method for Women. And quite honestly, ladies, she is one of my favorite guests because she makes me laugh every time I have her as a guest. I'm already laughing, and she hasn't even said anything. But today, we're talking about the questions you should be asking him. So before we jump into it though, Tinsley, I would love for you to tell our audience a little bit about you and what made you write this awesome book.
Yes. Hello, Suzanne, and your wonderful audience. I love your viewers, just so supportive. I love them. I'm Tinsley Bradford, the author of The Settle Free Dating Method for Women, and I'm wearing a matching shirt today because I was doing a show and I wanted to be all cute and stuff, so I'm like, pink shirt, pink book, But this book is it's actually a dating guide for women, and what I do is I give tips in that book talking about the do's and don'ts of dating per my own experiences and observation. And I did it because years ago I found myself settling in negative, dead, and toxic sometimes relationships, and I just sat there and dealt with stuff because growing up as a single mom, being raised by a single mom, never having that male figure, it was almost like anything goes. Like if he just shows me a little attention, I'm going to deal with it. Well, it started becoming to a point where I found it kind of taking over who Tinsley was supposed to be. And I wanted to just utilize that platform once I realized I didn't want to settle for less than I deserve anymore from these knuckleheads, which is what I call them over time. I remember who I was and was like, you know what? Never again. I'm not settling. So I wrote the book to empower women to do the same thing and stop wasting time when it comes to dating and make wiser dating choices. So you won't end up with these idiots. Sorry, but they are.
Not all of them. Not all of them. We just want to get rid of the ones that are idiots, right? And so one of the best ways to get rid of some of these men that are idiots is to ask the right questions. So, Tinsley, can you tell us the top questions women should be asking men on the first couple of dates so that they can really weed out the idiots, as you call them?
Yeah, you're right. Not all of them, but honey, child. Yeah, so I'm going to give you three top questions. Yes. So the first question is, and a lot of people shy away from this question, but I think you should ask it because it's so important to know who you're dating. Question number one is, are you looking for a long-term relationship? That is a question that you have to ask. And the reason I say that is because there's no use in wasting your time with someone who tells you up front, well, no, I just want to play around. Or no, I just want to have some fun, if you know what I mean. And no, I'm not ready for commitment. We'll just kind of see what happens. You get so many different, what I call excuses when you ask that question. And if you know for a fact you're looking for a long-term relationship, don't even bother unless you're okay with just playing around or having some fun and you're not looking for anything substantial. That's a question to ask. Are you looking for a long-term relationship?
Now, do you think that when a woman asks that question, though, do you think, because a lot of women ask me this question, is that going to scare away a man? So what are your thoughts on that?
Yeah, a lot of men get scared for that question because, and I tried that, and I've actually discussed this with men too. I asked why. Why is that? At my most recent Settle Free Mixer, I said, why is it that women are upfront asking you something that's very important and pertinent to the growth of the relationship? Why does that scare you off? It's not like she's picking out her wedding gown next week. She's just simply asking you as a man, hey, we're messing around now. We're talking to each other. We're getting to know each other. I'm looking for something to grow and evolve into something. Are you looking for the same thing? But that is something that would definitely scare them away. So what I often suggest when you're asking that question, maybe kind of give them a little, disclosure at the beginning and go, this is not to frighten you. This is not to look desperate or aggressive or lonely and just want to get with anybody. It's only to kind of see where your mind is when it comes to this relationship. Sort of like if you're looking for a job. I always use that as an example. If you want full-time work, you're going to apply for a full-time position, not a part-time position. So if that company is only hiring part-time, why would you apply? So if this guy's only looking for something just to play around and nothing long-term, then he ain't the guy for you. And you need to know that.
I love that you use that analogy. Why would you apply for a part-time job when you're looking for full-time? That was the best analogy. I love that. Okay, so what's the second question a woman should ask a man?
So the second question that a woman should ask a man is, why is he interested in her? I want to know. I want to know why you're interested in me. Was it my big boobs? Was it my bright smile? Was it some things about me you heard? Are you looking for something from me, if you know what I mean? Why are you interested in me? What gravitated you to me? I want to know. Because sometimes you have guys that will be upfront and they'll tell you, I couldn't get over that butt, you know? And that kind of puts you like in a mind frame of, are you just looking at my butt and that's all you're trying to get with? Are you trying to like go there? Or you like the butt, but you would like to evolve with the butt? You know what I'm saying? Like into a relationship, you know, but you happen to want a nice butt. So I would say, ladies, ask him why he's interested in you, because it has to be more than just looks. And of course, guys naturally are attracted to women, probably more than likely because of looks. But as you all get to know each other and you start conversating, he's going to probably disclose more information, and you're going to want to know what really made him interested in you, especially after you guys start talking. He can kind of tell you, I like your personality, or I like what you do, or whatever. So that's a great question, I think, to ask.
So you're saying ask that like after you've gone out with him several times?
Yeah, like
Okay.
I would ask that question to know what made you interested in me, what made you like me, what made you approach me. I would want to know that too. Then after you guys have dated, if you've dated for a while, because you know dating seems to be a thing of the past these days, but that's just my stance on it. You know, hopefully I'm not wrong on that. But after you all are going out and getting to know each other, ask him why he's interested in you. That's a great question to ask.
That is a great question. Okay, so what's a third question a woman should ask a man?
All right, so in the early stages, I'm going to tell you ladies first, this is my last tip. Number 3, my final tip. Are you in a relationship? Are you single? Are you dating? You have to know. Do not wait on him to go, oh, I thought you knew when you saw the ring. Oh, I thought you knew when I wasn't calling. Oh, kind of got a friend. If they're answering with these questions that don't leave you to feel like you're going to be exclusive to him, I would be very, very skeptical, because if he's already in a situation, like a lot of men like to call it, or kicking it with somebody right now, but it's nothing serious, does she know it's not serious? That's my question. Does she think it's a relationship and he's just playing around on the side trying to get with you now? Ask him if he is single and available to get to know you and date you, especially in the early stages of relationships. Don't let him come back going, he's looking for a friend. Let him know you got enough of those. You're looking for something else. So are you single and available, dude?
That's so true. That is so true. And it's, I think women would be actually surprised at how many men are in a relationship or married or in something. And like you said, and they call it a situation. And it's true.
They do.
Does the other woman know that it's a situation, or does she think it's real? Right?
Right. She needs to be in on this deal. Like, does she know, that you're looking at her as just someone he's kicking it with until he finds something better, or someone else to kick it with along the way? You got to protect your heart, ladies. I mean, it's easy to fall in love with someone's charm. It's easy to fall in love with the things that a good man will do and can do for you. But you want to make sure that he's building towards being exclusive to you, so you can become the couple that you were ordained to be, and not just be in some type of situation with someone that never had any intentions of committing in the beginning.
Well, like I always say, and we'll end on this note, is you want to be the main course instead of the side dish, right?
I love that. I love that. Tell him I don't play second fiddler in anybody's orchestra. I'm first fiddler.
Exactly. So ladies, remember these questions to ask a man. So these have been some great tips. So Tinsley, I know you have a free gift for the ladies. Can you tell them about it?
Yeah. So I have this amazing this is a chapter from my book. And in order for you to see it, you have to go and visit TinsleyBradford.com, and you'll see the spelling on this video. But TINZ as in zebra, LEY Bradford BRADFORD.com. Then this cute little pop-up is going to come up and say subscribe now to get your free gift. And once you do that, it's going to come shooting to you, and you're going to be able to get that tip that you probably need. Go sign up.
Awesome. So ladies, go to TinsleyBradford.com to get her free gift. And if you're watching the video, you can actually click on the link right below this video to go to Tinsley's site. So thanks everybody for joining us on the Single and Stiletto Show. Our show is available both in video format and podcast format. If you'd like to view the videos, you can go to singleandstilettos.com. And if you'd like to get the podcast, you can download it from iTunes. And if you would like to get our free ebook on why men disappear without a trace, you can click right here on the video.